putting the system back together again.
State-run banks make up half the list of the top 10 wealth destroyers of 2015 in the BSE 200 bucket. And it's all because of a problem that reared its head in 2014. Bad loans have leached away at bank profitability. Total stressed assets in the system rose to 11.1% by March 2015 compared to 10% a year ago.
The problem only got worse as the year progressed, and this prompted every stakeholder to try and come up with a solution.
First, the government. Its response came in the form of Indradhanush, a 7-point agenda for banking reforms. These included governance reforms like revamping appointment procedures, splitting the chairman and MD position, empowering MDs, and stopping politicized lending. Also, the government has promised a whopping 70,000 crore rupees to public sector banks to help them clean up their balance sheets and also meet capital requirements.
What our thinking is right now is that we have to provide, as I said earlier, the tools and resources for the banks so that they can deal with the important challenges of the future, that they stay within the constraints that we have right now.
To ease the pressure of impaired infrastructure assets, ministries like Steel, Power and Roads pitched in. The Power Ministry arranged for gas to be made available at a price that allows at least partial viability. The Rail Ministry helped to revive the Thabol power plant by offering to buy its expensive power, while the Roads Ministry provided more viability gap funding to projects and allowed deferring equity contribution of promoters. Lifting of mining bans in several states also helped. The Reserve Bank of India, on its part, empowered banks. The 525 rule allows banks to roll over loans of long gestation projects into longer-term loans. The Strategic Debt Restructuring Scheme allows banks to convert their loans into equity, acquire majority control, and force out a bad owner. All this while keeping their loans in the standard category.
First, let's fix the governance so that administration becomes easier in the banks. Second, let's enhance bank powers so that they can actually take some of the actions that are needed to take. Third, let them recognize the problems, bring the stakeholders to the table and deal with that. And fourth, there should be enough capital.
Pressured by banks, some indebted corporate borrowers have sold healthy assets to bring down debt. Big deals were struck in the cement, roads and shipping sectors as companies groped for strategic investors or outright sales. But life is not any easier for the bankers. The RBI is now moving to ensure that schemes like 525 and SDR are not used to hide bad assets. Also, the governor has set a deadline of March 2017 by when he expects banks to clean up their balance sheets.
Will these measures stop the faster pile-up of bad loans? Will they help tackle legacy issues? It may be too early to say that things have changed, but 2015 has definitely brought immense relief to this sector. Not because the NPA problems have vanished, but because the process of identifying those problems has begun. And that is half the battle won. In Mumbai, Ritu Singh.
So India's banks